everyone, I hope that you can hear me. I am just trying out a new streaming type of thing here, and I'm not quite sure if it's working or not. Oops. Okay, that's awesome. So we are doing a new type of thing on this channel. I did start a brand new channel called Temperance and Sage Tarot. So if you'd like to go over and subscribe to that channel, actually, that is what we're doing.
Thank you so much for coming.
Kind of a promotional thing right now. So if you'd like to get a reading, go ahead over there and subscribe or leave me a comment on the video that's there, and come back here and let me know and we will get you a reading. It will be audio only for this one. I am trying out this new software, so we'll try and see if this is better or not. Setting up the camera is so horrible right now, so we're gonna try this out and see how it goes. Awesome. Let me just see here. So did you have a particular question that you wanted to ask? Or just kind of see what is coming towards you? Oh, thank you so much. I also think too, with just having the audio going, it definitely gives a better, I don't know, energy for me at least. I don't have to worry about the screen not going correctly or the camera not working properly. How is V feeling about you? Let's check that out. And I hope the cards shuffling and everything is not too loud in the microphone. I don't want to turn on like any headphones or anything for me, because then I'm going to get the backwards of that. So we've got the Tower, and we also have the Nine of Cups. So with this energy here, your person is feeling very good about you, but they don't want to rock the boat type of energy here. So I would say that your person feels like you are somebody that they enjoy their time around. They enjoy their your kind of energy around them too. They also feel like you're not a drama causer in their life. They feel like you are somebody who is able to bring them kind of peace and really beautiful energy. So I would say that your person kind of feels like you are in the energy of wish fulfillment towards them as well. So if you are looking towards any type of romantic connection with this person, I would say definitely it does look like a go ahead with this connection here as well. We have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, so that's a very give and take. They feel like the connection between the two of you is something that is equal. It's not something that they feel like they have to put in more energy than they are receiving. And it's also something that they can see you as being like caring and giving as well. So they're definitely, this person has a nice viewpoint of you, nothing that I would say is bad. Underneath that, we even have the Magician, so more of that manifestation energy within this reading here. But I definitely say that your person, that V, feels very good about you. They feel like you are really just a blessing. They feel like you are somebody who is a nice person to have around and embrace the energy of. We do specifically have Scorpio here, and we also have Libra here as well. So I don't know if that is what V is, but that is the energy that's coming out. And even that would say very balanced energy there as well. No worries. I wish you the best of luck with V and whatever kind of journey that you decide to take and direction that you decide to go together. All right, so I'm gonna start to make a little bit of a list just to make sure that everybody coming in knows exactly where they are on the list. So Denise is next. Awesome, thank you so much. And I do hope that you guys enjoy the brand new channel there as well. I wanted to have a little bit of a daily message and something that I don't always have a chance to do all the different zodiac signs. So by being able to do, you know, just the one morning message and kind of get everybody a little piece of what they need to know, I feel like it's a lot nicer than forgetting about somebody. Oh, thank you so much, Space. I look forward to hearing from you again. So, Sunflower, as long as you've gone over to the brand new channel and left me a comment there or subscribed, and then come back and let me know, and I will add you to the list. All right. So, for Denise, you asked, how does Vincent feel about you? Let's check that out. And I also got a bunch of new cards, so they are going to be showing up appearances in all of the new readings. I absolutely actually love the tea leaf cards. I just opened up a new slot for that as well on the website. So you can get a kind of like a prediction in a different way than tarot. We can do 2 months, 3 months, or 4 months from now. And you kind of just get a little bit of a message that really works off of each other in a different way than tarot does. So I really love those cards. And there's over 200 of them within the deck, so that's super fantastic. Okay, thank you, Sunflower. I will add you to the list. Can you hear me now? I didn't even realize the mic was paused. Are you able to hear me? Okay. I'll repeat what I said. So, for these cards here, for how Vincent feels about you, you have this energy that has come forward. Oh, whoops. You have this energy that has come forward here in two separate ways. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Wands in the reverse, and the Page of Wands. So the Wheel of Fortune actually came out separate to the other two cards. It came out when I was shuffling the deck, but more in a way to kind of mix up the deck rather than in a way to, get your cards to come out. So that is saying that divine timing is really playing a role here separate to then how he feels about you. So whatever he's feeling, it is completely different to what the universe has in plan. So I just want you to know that even though he may be feeling some sort of way for you, the universe is trying to make sure that things go in the direction that they do need to go for first. He has definitely a lot of passion towards you, wants to start new beginnings for you, but is not quite sure on which way to approach the situation or which way to kind of take things. Definitely a lot of passion though with two fire sign cards. It is a lot of passion. So Jazz, if you want to go ahead and subscribe to the other channel and leave a comment, I will add you to the list. But Vincent feels passion. First and foremost, definitely wants to talk to you in a flirtatious way, has a lot of passion for you, and I feel like with the amount of passion, but not really knowing which direction to go forward, the universe is like, oh, okay, let me control the situation here. Let me really decide on where things need to go first before you just kind of go in like a house on fire. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Wands, which definitely more fire sign energy. If he is not a fire sign, he is feeling so much passion towards you. But we also have a little bit of an interesting energy, and I don't know if he just got out of a relationship or perhaps you even just got out of a relationship, but we have the Three of Swords and also the Chariot in the reverse. And that's saying that your mind and your heart is not on the same page, but definitely corresponds to that fire sign energy versus the Two of Wands in the reverse, where he feels it in his heart, feels passionate towards you, but the mind is like, where do I go with this? What do I do with this? How do I move forward with it? So even though he feels, that's what I was kind of saying, even though he feels a certain way towards you, he may not come forward with that, or he may not know how to come forward with that. Yeah, if he definitely just got out of a relationship, then I would say that he's a little bit unsure on how to move forward with connections. Like, how do you now get out of a relationship with somebody and then move forward to a new one? That's kind of how it's stopping him a little bit right now. But I would say he definitely has a lot of passion towards you, and is definitely in this energy of like waiting for the universe to give him the signs and waiting for the universe to be able to guide him in the right direction. So I would say it will take some time for him to be able to really show you how he's feeling or dive into that a little bit deeper. But I would definitely say with having not only the King of Wands, but also the Page of Wands, that he's definitely feeling passionate towards you. Yeah. And is he a fire sign? An Aquarius. Okay. Well, since he's not a fire sign, it is so passionate, and it's out of his way too, because if he's Aquarius, he's more of a mental thinker, right? He's more of an analytical type of energy. And if he's going to be coming forward in such a passionate way, then that's a whole change up. He's gone from air to now fire and passion. So he probably doesn't know how to move forward with this just yet. So definitely just take it as it comes and don't expect it to come forward too fast though. But he definitely feels very passionate towards you. So I hope that answers your question. So beloved light, if you'd like to join the list, you can go ahead and subscribe to my new channel and also leave me a comment. If you would like to skip the queue, we can do we can just do whatever you feel is worth your question. How about that? We'll just do it in like a tip like ways today instead. All right. Just add to the list. No worries. I wish you the best of luck with Vincent. All right. What does Luca feel for you now? You're in a no contact type of situation. I don't know whether you should stay, wait, or move on. Needs to make a decision, but isn't reaching out, and it's been a while. Let's check that out. No worries. I definitely feel you on that. Sometimes I have to read things multiple times and then I read it over. And the worst thing is, like, I like to use talk to text as well, just so I can say what I'm thinking and get it out of the way. And for some reason, my phone is malfunctioned and it says it twice. And so instead of my one sentence, all of a sudden it's like back again and it's saying the sentence twice. And then I'm trying to read it to make sure that it's correct. And then it's just going again and again, making like, oh, it's horrible. It takes away the convenience of being able to do talk to text just completely. Ouch. All right, so I will just pause the free list right now because we do have a donation. So beloved light, what is your question? Yeah, I love the convenience of talk to text. And I don't know what happened. I got a kitten and he likes to chew my phone at night. So I don't know if that is something that happened that screwed it up, or perhaps I just need to do like a system reset or something. I don't know. All right, so your question here, what is Kirk using to stalk you? You feel uncomfortable, you've messaged his wife and changed your number, but he won't go away. That's unfortunate. You've changed passwords and done rituals, and he's still there. Wow. So you have the Knight of Swords in the reverse, the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant. You also have the Devil and the Moon. So whatever he's doing it in a very secretive manner. Also with the Devil, it can be preying on any type of not insecurity in a way that it's your insecurities, but kind of a weak link. So say you have somebody who would be it can be somebody who could easily just give the number out. You know what I mean? Like, it's that type of energy, because especially when it comes with that Hierophant energy of that commitment, it can be somebody who is, you know, perhaps a little close to you, that you don't quite know that they are giving this information out. Let me get my tea leaves. Whoops. You don't have any mutuals. This can be then somebody who, there's definitely like fake accounts that can go out. There's fake accounts everywhere that you can use. And it can be somebody who, you know, you think it's their profile, but it doesn't quite fit. So your tea leaf card is wedge. Somebody is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. So yeah, it's definitely somebody who would be able to be that in-betweener energy. Somebody who would be able to be in between you. But that doesn't quite... If you've changed your phone number, has he ever had access to the actual phone? Is there something on the phone that he would be able to... I don't think you could go through... Like, I work in tech, but I don't think it's necessarily something that you could go through an email or something like that. Like, I personally know how to email to a phone number, but I don't know how to grab a phone number from, like, if somebody were to be able to email it. We also have bell announcement. I would say, especially when it comes to this type of secret energy here, it's in a way that it's not like you don't know it, because obviously you don't know how he's getting it, but it's in a way that you wouldn't be able to see it. So has he ever had access to your phone? Because there is like certain apps that could be on the actual device that you don't know it's there. Yeah, it's definitely in a way that is... Like, the thing that comes to my mind is like dead of night. Like, it's something that is so plainly obvious that it's there that you're not even gonna know it's there, and that is how he's getting it. Because distance, like true distance doesn't matter, right? Because what can happen is there is certain apps, there is certain ways of messaging somebody who, like, you could send a text message to somebody that looks like it's saying, this is a TikTok, this is from Google, this is an email that you need to open, right? And it looks like it's from a completely normal number, but all of a sudden, as soon as you click that link, it will ping your exact address and show me exactly where you are. Right? So I feel like it's one of those things where you think it's just an everyday thing. You think it's just something that you can, you know, I would personally, what I would do in this situation, I would completely switch devices, because if you have this thing, it could not even be like you're opening that. I'm just using that as an example. I could set it up as like a Facebook, you know, like your phone clicks the link and you think it's Facebook when you're going on the Google, and when you're going on the internet, you think it's a website that you're actually clicking on, but it's not. And you go ahead and click it, and then it gives you your information. Yeah, it could be as simple as you just didn't log out from something that he has the passwords to or something like that. And then he could type in your email address to it or something like that. But it's hard to pinpoint exactly with this tarot to say this is how he's getting it. But with that moon, it's like with the moon and the devil and things like that, it's like it's something in plain sight that you're not seeing, but that is the reason why. I would definitely I would definitely change devices. I wouldn't just change the number. I think that is too simple, especially if there's something that could have been put on the device. I would change the actual device and see if you notice a difference. But yeah, with your cards, it's telling me that it's something that is in plain sight, that you're just not seeing it. So Beth, you can be added on the list for sure. What I'll get you to do is head over to my brand new channel and then subscribe and give me a comment there down below on the video. And then you can be added to the list for sure. right, so for Sunflower, your ex's feelings and intentions towards you. Let's check and see. Hello, Phantom. Awesome. Thank you so much, Beth. I'll add you to the list. So that new channel, Phantom, so we're doing a little bit of a promotion for my brand new channel that I'm starting. So the link is actually pinned up above. If you head over there, subscribe, and leave me a comment on the new video, then you'll be added to the list. So that channel is actually for daily messages. So instead of just doing the zodiac signs, we're going to be doing daily messages there. And that way, if I do end up forgetting or not having time to do a particular live or a particular zodiac signs reading, then it is the chance to get your message over there. And then also, instead of waiting kind of like a week or a couple of days then for your video, you can have one every single day. So perhaps there is, more of a message there for you, or you can get a little bit more guidance on a particular situation. Hi, Elizabeth. All right, I do apologize, Sunflower. So slow at typing here. Elizabeth, so if you just check out the pinned comment there and check out the new channel, you can be added to the list. All right. Thank you so much, Phantom. So Sunflower, let's check these X here. Feelings towards you and intentions. So your ex is kind of in like this hiding energy right now. They're feeling a little bit more confident. They're definitely feeling a little bit more, over the hurt. They don't have any bad intentions towards you at all, especially because they have the 10 of Swords in the reverse, and the 2 of Wands in the reverse, but the 6 of Wands in their upright. So they're feeling a little bit more confident towards you. I feel like they've kind of healed from the energy that has happened. But having the moon on the bottom of the deck still is like there's like this hidden energy that is around them. I would say they're not quite sure on where to go with you in the future, so I can't say any of intentions of like any type of future plans, because I feel like they don't really know what direction to go towards. They're just like, what do I do? Hiding from you or the world. It can be both. Let's see. So underneath the deck, we have the moon. We also have the King of Swords in the reverse and the 3 of Cups in the reverse. They're hiding from everybody, especially when it comes to 3 of Cups in the reverse. Being confident about you. They're just more confident in the energy. Like, they're more confident if they could walk up to you on the street. They're not going to feel like they're in their feelings, if they just see you out and about. They're going to feel like they can actually have a conversation and not be hurt by what has happened between the 2 of you, or feel like they're going to be, not reactive in a bad way, but just like, when you've seen somebody on the street and you kind of feel that something inside of you, and some people would want to duck away, or some people would want to just pretend like they didn't see you there. They're going to be more confident. They're going to acknowledge you if they see you in the street. They're going to just feel this energy around them where they can actually be at the point now of healing that they can interact with you and be fine. I wouldn't say they're completely over you, because that that Ten of Swords is definitely still there. Yeah, so if you've had a bad breakup, the Ten of Swords is still in the reading. The Ten of Swords is definitely still in the reading, even though it is in the reverse. It does mean that he's working on healing. He's not quite sure where to go, so I can't say any type of intentions towards you because he's kind of stuck in one spot. But he's starting to feel more confident and less hurt. You'd pretend you don't remember him. Yeah, I'm definitely in that same boat as well. I just keep walking. But you've got this moon, the King of Swords in the reverse, and the Three of Cups in the reverse. He's not quite sure about a reconciliation. Three of Cups in the reverse is like, you know what? I kind of need my time and space away. King of Swords in the reverse, he's thinking completely logical. He's put his heart aside and is thinking completely logical about the situation. And with that moon, it's like, I'm just going to keep to myself. Even if I am feeling anything, I'm going to keep to myself. I don't see any action, especially with that Two of Wands in the reverse. That is holding back. You don't quite know where or what to do next. So definitely a held back energy right now. I wouldn't see him kind of moving towards you in any sort of way. But definitely would be more confident in I don't think he's just gonna walk right up to you and start a conversation, but I think he would be not ducking or turning the other way if he did see you, is what I mean by that Six of Wands, having a little bit more confidence here as well. But yeah, he's in hiding. He's not completely healed from this connection, that's for sure. Is this energy short term? I would say when you're looking at tarot readings, all energy is short term. You can change things day by day. If you get a reading and it says to hold back, and you go move forward and you push the person even more, they could be in their feelings, right? And then now you've changed the outcome, right? Because everybody has this free will and everybody can decide what they want to do. So I would take all readings as short term. I would never take a reading as long term. I would say if you are getting a reading from somebody and it's more than a couple of months, that's too far. That's way too far. So for me personally, I won't get a reading over over 4-ish months. Over 4 months is a little bit too long. That's too much human interaction that can go on and change things. So yeah, definitely short term. But yeah, he definitely needs a lot more healing. A lot more healing. No worries. Thank you so much for coming to the live and also subscribing to the new channel. I definitely hope to see your feedback from the videos. That's the one thing that I'm trying to do with this new channel, is get as much feedback as I can. I would love to have, your messages come through in the best way that's possible for you. So if you are liking some readings, let me know that you really loved these readings. And if you didn't like other readings, let me know those ones as well. I just want to make sure that you are getting the message that you need. And I don't want to bring out cards or have short or long readings if that is not something that you're interested in. So definitely let me know and give me a little bit of feedback for that as well. All right. So wait or move on for Luca. Let's see. Hello, welcome to today's live. So if you'd like a message, then you can definitely head over to the new channel there, follow and give me a little comment, and then you can be added to the list. All right, so Luca is definitely not making a decision. I do apologize, but he is in this energy of trying to figure out how to put the work in, trying to figure out how to move forward, but definitely putting in proper work into his work. He's kind of focused on that. You have the Four of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. He does definitely see you as somebody who is nurturing and very caring. He does see these beautiful qualities in you. especially if you're not an earth sign. He sees this like grounded energy from you, and as somebody who kind of, pulls him down and grounds him. But he is so much in this like, I'm just gonna stay exactly where I am rather than move forward in any type of direction, and I'm gonna bury my nose in my work right now and just put my entire focus on work. With this Six of Cups, you say you're Cancer, he's an Aries. Yeah, so he's feeling this grounded energy, especially if he's an Aries. He has this energy here of like kind of being one to, go out and explore. So having this energy of being kind of in his head is a little bit it's a little bit far left field for him. But he definitely sees you as somebody who is very nurturing and caring and very grounding for him. With the Six of Cups, he definitely feels this energy of like, you guys are supposed to be in each other's lives for a reason, and he definitely learns and loves the memories that you two have had together, and doesn't really look at anything as like the negatives do not outweigh the positives. There's still a lot of positives that he feels for you, and that is what he's thinking about in this time of rest. So I wouldn't worry too much, especially if you're feeling like he needs to make this decision now, like, clock is ticking, what should I be doing? I would say move on, because sometimes that can trigger a little bit of a domino effect when it comes to energy, and your person can feel that kind of detach, and all of a sudden it like it gets you out of that bed of the Four of Swords, and they start to wake up a little bit, especially if they have a lot of energy to be able to put into their own work. They might just be flooding that 110% into their work, and all of a sudden they feel that pull and they're like, whoa, I can put the 50% into my work and also 50% in making sure that energy comes back around to me. We also have the King of Cups in the reverse and the Devil. So even though he's feeling this energy of like the good, beautiful connection and the good memories, he's also very fearful about expressing himself romantically or expressing his feelings in any sort of manner. He's really allowing that devil energy to take a hold of how he's feeling emotionally, and is not really being in the energy to talk through his emotions. If I wish I could show you these cards right now, but I don't know how to switch back and forth from the stream and from video. But the Devil has like an all black background, and the Four of Swords has an all black background, and those are the only two cards here that have that all black background. And so this really brings in the energy of like, this fear is putting him to stillness. This fear is keeping him from moving forward. So this energy right now of him kind of staying stagnant, or him kind of staying where he is instead of expressing himself, is because he's very fearful on how to move forward in any type of romantic sense, or how to really get a handle on his emotions and progress him forward in the way that, would be proper for a relationship. So even though he does see you as somebody who is, this really nice energy, who is very grounding and very nurturing and caring and, expressive towards him, he's allowing fear to get the better of him right now. So I wouldn't necessarily see the two of you, moving forward right away, because underneath that you do have Justice, which is an indication of separation. But then you also do have the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So in time, he will return, but I do see the separation happening for a little bit more. He was scared and confused, and that's why he asked for a break. Yeah. Well, you paralyzed him in fear. You paralyzed him in fear, but I do see that he is going to be coming around. It will be later than it will be sooner, unfortunately. But I do see, though, with that, specifically that Ace of Cups and that Eight of Cups in the reverse, he is looking to come back around. But this fear is going to be a lot to get over. Yeah. I find romantic fear is like one of the biggest things. You can see people, they're afraid of heights, all of a sudden they're climbing a building, they're doing rock climbing. But when it comes to expressing their feelings, they're like shivering like a little chihuahua in the corner. And I don't understand that. Like, you can be so fearful of something that is, life-threatening. But it comes to expressing your emotions to the person that you love, and they're like cowering in the corner. But yeah, I do see him coming forward later rather than sooner. No worries. All right, let me update the list. Can you guys still hear me? My computer seems to have frozen. Okay, that's so strange. I don't know what's happening here. Let me just try again. I think I had too many tabs open. Whoops. All right, should be back. I think I just had, I left all my work stuff open, so I had way too much running on my poor little computer, and it just did not want to function. All right, so welcome everybody that is new, that is deciding to join the live today. We're doing this as a little bit of a welcoming for my brand new channel that I've started. You can check out the link, I've pinned it up above. We're doing free readings if you go ahead and subscribe to that channel and then leave me a comment there as well. I'm just updating the list. I don't want to miss anybody. Oh, thank you so much, Beth. I just saw your comment. I'm trying to really actually put in some designing skills now into this and to actually make it look a little bit nicer than it's been looking. So that is why things have changed up. But I actually used the template and made it look nice. All right. Oh, hi, Miss Ace. I did just see your comment on the new channel as well, so I will add you. All right, so Julian, are you still here? And if any time that you guys do want to jump the line, the link for PayPal, I'll repost it. But whatever you feel is, you know, for your question, just do it as a tip, and that's how we'll do for today. Awesome. Did you leave a comment on the new channel? And Julian, I'll do one last call for you before we go on to the next person. So if you are still here, please do let me know. I think Julian is gone as well. All right. So if you do want to skip the queue, there is a link for the PayPal. Just do whatever you feel is worth your question, and that will be we're not going to do any type of set points. Just whatever you feel is fine. All right. So DreamX, are you still here? Awesome. I'll add you to the list. Awesome, thank you. We'll just jump right to you. I think DreamX is gone as well. So Jonah's next move for you. You're both Capricorns, both friends. I want to see what his next move will be. So Jonah is very he's unsure on how to move forward. So Kung Fu, if you'd like to be added to the list, you can go ahead and follow the directions that are in the pinned comment, and I will go ahead and add you. So Jonah does not want things to move forward and crash and burn. to put it point blank. He doesn't want things to move forward and then it doesn't go what he's looking for, and he ends up very, very hurt. So you have the card of Libra, the Fool in the reverse. You have the Pisces, Cancer, Moon. And we also have the Three of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. He doesn't want to end up hurt. He doesn't want to end up feeling like he's waiting for everything to come towards him. And so he's kind of keeping his next move a little bit secret because he wants to take a little bit of a next step between your connection, between your friendship, but he's a little bit unsure if it's going to be him, you know, landing on a sword or getting the Nine of Cups. We also have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So right now he's kind of stuck not making a next move because he's trying to battle any of the type of thoughts he's got going around, any of the type of self-doubt that he's got going around. We also have the Knight of Swords. He's kind of feeling your energy right now. So if you're going to show that you are perfectly fine and accepting of him making a little bit of a move, he will come forward. But if you are not going to show him that making that move is going to be, something you're looking for, then he's going to hold back. With this King of Pentacles that has come out, very much looking to be in this grounded energy, very much looking to be in this energy of stability. So he is looking for long-term friendship, long-term connection, whatever he can get long-term out of the two of you, that is what he's looking for. So if things are going to crash and burn and, in his mind, from not knowing if you guys are going to move towards something or not, that is in the energy that he's in. Have you given him kind of signs that you want to move forward, or kind of been waiting for him to show? So you guys can be definitely added if you go ahead and follow the new account, and then give me a comment there as well so that I know that you guys have followed, and then I will add you to the list. He's acting like the controlling type. Well, I would definitely see that. If somebody who doesn't really want to be hurt, they're going to definitely act like they can control the situation. Who you're with, what you're doing. Definitely coming out in the energy of the Page of Swords. That Page of Swords is like, give me the more information. What are you doing? Who are you going there with? When are you coming back? What is your next plans on this? He wants to be able to know more and wants to be able to know where he stands so that he's not going to end up hurt in the future. Yeah, Sahar, you can definitely be added to the list. Just go over to the new account, give me a subscribe and a follow, or same thing, a subscribe and a comment, and I will add you to the list to decide what he wants. With that Three of Wands in the reverse, he's going to wait for you to come towards him. And with this energy here, when you have a king come forward, the king is like, the king doesn't act, right? The king doesn't move forward. The king beckons somebody else to move forward for him. That's why they send the pages. That's why they send the knights. So he is waiting for a sign. And until he gets a sign, because he sent out the Page of Swords, which is like a give me the information, until he gets more information, until he gets exactly what he's looking for, he's not going to come forward in a way that he's for sure that he's not going to get hurt. So I would say that it doesn't look like he's moving any type of way. I would say he's waiting for you to move towards him. Especially that King of Pentacles energy and being a Capricorn. That's like he's in his own domain. He's in his own energy. He's waiting for that to come towards him. Definitely not looking to move forward. Which is a real stubborn energy. Like, why not, sometimes things hurt. Sometimes things get in the way. But if you, bring out that controlling energy, it doesn't really benefit anybody, right? So it would be nice if they just were to come forward and say, hey, you know what? I don't want to get hurt. So I would like to be able to have some information come forward from you that I'm not going to get hurt. But of course, that's apparently too much to ask for. But yeah, I would definitely say he's not going to make any move until knows for sure from you. So Andrea, if you would like to be added to the list, please go ahead and subscribe to the new channel, and then also leave a comment on the channel that is pinned, and I will add you to the list. So I can see comments from those that I've added to this list. So you like to subscribe to this channel, or you like to subscribe to the channel that's pinned? All right, so your question is, does Jay, who is a Sagittarius, appreciate you being there? You're Cancer. Only friends. Let's see. So already wanted to clash is the Knight of Cups. So yeah, loves the offers that are coming towards him. Definitely loves them. I look at that. I look at the Knight of Wands as somebody who is like always there. You know, like they're always there for you. They're coming in. They're gonna save the day type of energy. They're always somebody who's wanting to pour out their own cup, to give more, and definitely it's coming from that, you know, water sign energy. So I would say he's very appreciative that you are there. So next you have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Queen of Swords. So definitely can feel a little bit cutthroat sometimes, and I feel like cutthroat may be a little bit too harsh of a word. There's sometimes you're there for somebody, and there's sometimes that you feel you need to be there for somebody, but they don't necessarily feel like, you know, the way you're coming forward is the way that they're looking. So there is this energy here with that Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It's like, yes, I appreciate you. I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate you being there for me. But sometimes that need to take a step back is beneficial for the connection. That is a little bit of a controlling energy. And it is a little bit of an energy that's like, you know, sometimes you want a friend to be there, but you don't want a friend to provide the answers. So I don't see your comment, and I don't see your follow on the new account. So I cannot put you on the list until that does happen. That is the purpose of doing these free readings, and that is the reading is my thank you to going ahead and subscribing to the new account. With the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, though, here, we do see that good intentions coming forward. So you're doing it out of good intention, right? You're not doing it out of a manipulative way or out of like you need to always be in his life type of way. You're doing it because you care. You're doing it with good intentions there. But with Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like, you know, sometimes even though you want to give, it can feel like there is this energy here where, you know, is it, and I don't need to say anything towards you, but is it giving because you want to give, or is it giving because the other person needs it? You know, it can be sometimes where the energy needs to be held back a little bit, and sometimes people don't always need that support. Sometimes they just need this energy of, you know, they know you're there if they can reach out, but they don't need you beside them, right? So they definitely he very much appreciates you being around, and very much appreciates you coming to the need and, you know, offering you know, the support and the caring energy. But sometimes there is this, you know, take a step back, allow things to unfold how they need to, you know, reach out when after they have reached out, instead of, you know, being the first one to, or always kind of being there. So there is this kind of space that's needed sometimes, but I would definitely say, because that Eight of Wands came out with that that Knight of Cups, it is like first and foremost very appreciative, you know, like you're there, appreciate that you're there. It's the energy that's like, you know, thank you, but sometimes I need some space. So I definitely feel like that is what's coming forward here. But yeah, just maybe take a step back every once in a while, and that energy will grow even stronger. For sure, Phantom. We can do that. Just having to update the list here. And it did log me out, so I have to log back in. So I don't see any of the comments there, Andrea. I only see the comments from the people on this list. So what can you expect in the near future? Hello, Taylor. Whoops. So Phantom, I would watch out for anybody who is a little bit jealous around you, or anybody who you do find is a little bit free speaker, like they're not afraid to cut with their tongue type of thing. It may be somebody who has hurt you in the past this way, or somebody who is hurt by the progress that they see you doing. So Taylor, if you want to go ahead and follow the pinned comment there, as well as Lisa, check out the pinned comment there for how to get a reading. So Phantom, you also have the World in the reverse. So far you have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Three of Cups in the reverse, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, as well as the World in the reverse. So there's definitely a cycle here that's going on with somebody who is perhaps an air sign energy, because it did come out twice, but I do see a lot of jealousy. With the Ace of Swords, definitely going to come out and say something. Yeah, they're definitely going to come out and say something. The Four of Swords in the reverse, it plays on their mind a lot. I don't know if you feel like perhaps they feel like they've done, not they've done wrong, but they feel like they've been done wrong too. And it's been really playing on their mind, and they want to come forward and say something. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands, so it definitely does look like somebody who is, you know what, they might not even confront you, because I don't feel like this is confronting behavior. This is more like a, oh, that must be nice, you know, that type of energy. But they definitely are like, they see you progressing, and they might be stuck in a cycle. But they're definitely, I would expect them definitely to come forward and say something. With the Page of Wands, they see you going on these new energy within your life. They see you in this energy of being able to expand. So definitely new is coming towards you. So if you're starting any type of new adventure, keep it to yourself. Don't put it out into the negative Nancy's. Any type of newness that you're starting in your life, even the idea of starting something new, move in silence. Keep it to yourself. With the Emperor, I definitely see you moving towards a higher level, higher energy, being more in control about your fate and your future, and deciding the path that you're going to go on. And that is a definite upstep. So whoever is seeing you right now is seeing you go from a page, starting, you know, dipping their toes in their water of starting these brand new things, to boom, you're an Emperor. You've mastered this skill really quickly, and they don't like that. Seven of Swords in the reverse, definitely this energy coming back around again if somebody feels something, you know, was done wrong too, or they feel like something was, you know, unsaid that should have been said, or that was said that shouldn't have been said, and they don't like it. So I would definitely watch, you know, move forward in silence It does look like new beginnings are coming towards you that you're going to very easily level up with, or a skill that you're definitely going to master really quickly. And just watch how you put that out there, because it does look like there's, at least a person, if not people around you, that don't particularly like how fast that you're able to move towards things, or even manifest this energy into your life. So I would definitely watch with that. And especially if you've been getting it from multiple people, just take it as a thing of move in silence for the next little bit. Any type of plans that you have, the world can see your plans after you had them brought into fruition. They don't need to know the game plan. They can see the game after it's been played. You're a Gemini too. And you know what? The Seven of Swords is actually my card that it doesn't have any type of Gemini besides the air signs to it. And I hold that. I hold that to what am I saying? I hold the Seven of Swords to Gemini for some reason. So definitely they feel like something that was said or something that was done is like wrong done by. So just watch. But no worries. I wish you the best of luck. So let's see. I do see new comments, but I still don't see yours, Andrea. So I'm not quite sure if you're commenting on the right thing or what, but I don't seem to have problems with seeing the comments of everybody that's coming through, but I do not see yours. Yes, Sahara, I can see your comment now, so I will update the list. And thank you, Elizabeth, sorry, for being so prepared with your question. I do appreciate that as well. Yes, Ali, I'm sorry, I'm so horrible with names, but Ali, I do see yours. Oops. And if any point in time you do want to jump the list, you can go ahead, and the PayPal link, I will repost it. But definitely whatever you feel is, your question is worth, just do that. I'm not really putting any type of, no type of like set price, just whatever you feel is like worth your question, just do that. All right. So will you find a job anytime soon? Been waiting to hear back from one company that you've applied to. Let's check that out. No worries. Thank you guys for coming. And the new channel is actually for daily tarot readings. So starting the Sunday, the 18th, I'll be doing morning readings there for the next day. So you'll be able to come there every single day and get a new reading about what is going to happen the next day, things you should kind of prepare for, watch out for, the good and the bad of what is coming the next day. So definitely check that out and keep on your notifications as well. Hi Julian, I did call for you a couple of times, so I will have to add you back to the bottom of the list, but I did call you a couple of times, dear. All right, so let's see if that job will be coming anytime soon. So soon, I would say no. I do think that you have to put in more applications though, and it is going to take some time to hear back, but you are definitely going to get a new beginning coming towards you, Elizabeth. You have the Justice in the reverse, which means right now it might not seem fair, Right now, it might seem like you're waiting for somebody else to, grab your hand and accept that handshake. It can feel like things are not quite moving along in the way that you would like them to. But with 2 7s, which is a little bit of mystery and also a little bit of luck, in time, more options are going to open up, and then you're going to have to pick actually which option that you would like. So the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles are present in your reading. 7 of Pentacles is saying that you're going to have to wait some more time. I don't necessarily think that you are going to get this job that you applied for, but definitely if you start in to put in more applications, you will get heard back from many. With that 7 of Cups, that is that many energy where you're going to have to actually pick which one that you would like to go with, which one seems a little bit too good to be true, which one seems, not the slightest at the best, and you're going to have to decide which one you would like to go towards. Not many good options. Sometimes options are hidden. Sometimes, I would say my biggest advice when it comes to job anything is apply to the positions that you might not think you're qualified for. Just apply. Just go ahead. I mean, you're not going to go get a CEO position in something that you have absolutely no idea, but something that doesn't quite seem entry level, sometimes you can get those. Sometimes they have just, they have this position and they're like, I want 2 to 5 years experience in this, that. Then maybe you have 6 months. Maybe you have a year experience. Maybe you are just, brand new at it. Just apply. Just see how things go. Because sometimes they're willing to take somebody on to, start off from fresh, start off from scratch, rather than to teach somebody who already has been stuck in their ways from another company. Or already feels like they already know too much. They're not willing to learn. Yeah, convenience it can be hard to work around, but open up your candidate pool, I would say, of prospects. Look a little bit around. Don't kind of narrow yourself down. Still look for, what is convenient and what has a schedule that is working for you. But if you're only typing in a certain thing, expand your horizon. I feel like there's some things that are out there for you that you're not quite putting yourself in the line of opportunity as of yet. You do have the Page of Wands though, which is saying like you're moving forward in new opportunities. You're moving forward in a way that is going to bring you new work, but you're going to have to wait some time. You're going to have to wait some time and things will come towards you. We are in, what are we in? July. I feel like this is like, unfortunately, I do feel like this is like end of August type of energy. With the double 7s though, it can be saying wait till July, like wait till end of July, wait till July is done. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes the next step that the universe has been looking for to like align you in the right way and give you the right things in life can take some time to get there. Unfortunately, bosses are one of the biggest reasons why people do quit, and I've had my fair share of just walking out the door because I cannot stand a certain boss or I cannot stand certain employees. So I completely understand you with that of like, you know what, if you're not enjoying the place and it's bringing you down, why continue to go there? If you can find something else, go forward in that instead. Yeah, and I definitely feel that energy for you as well because of that 7 of Cups. That 7 of Cups is like, you're going to have to look and see which job is going to be the best for you. You're going to be presented with a couple, and you have to actually look and make sure that you are moving forward with the one that is going to be the best for you. With the Hermit, it can say that you're being a little bit too reserved when it comes to these jobs. You need to kind of put yourself out there a little bit more. I would say don't just apply to 1, apply to 10. Put your resume out there, walk into places. half of the jobs that I've got, I've just walked into the place and asked, are you hiring? Can I have an application? You know, or even ask friends of friends. Being in the hermit energy can say you're being too close to yourself. Reach out to those that are around you. Perhaps they know of opportunities that can fit your schedule and your level of convenience that you're looking for as well. So I do think that it is going to take a little bit more time for an opportunity to come your way. However, I do think there is going to be multiple opportunities that come your way, and you're going to have to decide which is going to be the best one for you. You also have the Five of Wands, which is saying watch out for any type of conflict that you're facing when it comes to, second guessing yourself, or even, conflict in the workplaces there as well. Definitely watch out for that when making your decision. Make sure you're feeling things out before you go in there. I can definitely say for all the jobs that I've been to, I've been able to feel the energy and feel, before you go in for an interview, if you can, go walk around the place, kind of see what is around there. Even if you can't go in, say it's like an office or something like that where you can't actually go to the floor, go walk around the building. You can kind of get a vibe from things and how things are going to go by the energy that surrounds it. So make your choice wisely, but I do think it's going to be a little bit more time before the opportunity that you're looking for is going to come your way. But definitely keep applying. Move yourself forward. Don't stay stagnant, and don't just apply little bits. Apply in loads. Put your resume out there in any sort of way, perhaps even a recruiter type of thing. Put yourself out there that way as well, and see if there's somebody that can find you a position. But I wish you the best of luck. So Andrea, I still don't see your comment. I'm not quite sure why. I've never had that issue. And I've refreshed it multiple times, but I'm not quite sure exactly why. No worries, Elizabeth. I wish you the best of luck. All right, let me update the list here. So Chief, are you still here? Oh, thank you so much, Ellie. So we will pause the free list for a second so we can answer Ellie's question. Bear with me here. I have to open it up on my computer. It's not allowing me to see the full message on my phone. All right, so let's see how he feels about you, Ali, and let's also see about marriage. So he definitely has this energy of like, whatever words have been said in this connection, whatever he was thinking previously about, how things perhaps had a little bit of falling out or whatever was said around that, it's bygones been bygones. Things are now been put in the past. However, there's still a little bit of energy of like strangers around, and it's not saying like the other people around. It means like the two of you, even though you are back together, does bring a little bit of like a left out in the cold type of stranger energy. You have the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords in the reverse, and the Strength in the reverse. With so many fives, definitely a lot of challenges that he's feeling about this connection. Very back and forth type of energy, because it's like, what? Things that were said, things that I was thinking about, it's gone. It's put in the past. We can move forward from that. But then when it comes to this energy of like how you two are feeling instability and how you two are moving forward, bringing a little bit of warmth in this connection, there is that energy of things are a little bit cold. Things are a little bit not as together as he would like about this connection. There's still this room for improvement is what I would say between the two of you. So I wouldn't necessarily say based off of these cards that marriage would be coming. I do think that you two have a lot of work to do in order to mend this connection, to bring it back to the level of trust, stability, and just overall connectivity between the two of you. With the bottom of the deck being the Ten of Pentacles, or not Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups in the reverse, there is this like lost opportunity. It's like you saw the possibilities of this connection first off, and now that the two of you are in this like reconnection type of energy, you can still not predict, you can still see the future. You can still have this dream, but the reality of the dream is not so shiny as it used to be. With the Eight of Cups in the reverse, we do see that energy of this coming back around here and wanting to be more connected. But with the Six of Wands in the reverse, it's less confident. So definitely feeling, like there is this energy of bygones be bygones, but I'm being cautious about this connection before we move forward in any type of way, because I don't feel as confident not only in myself but in us as I used to be. With the Six of Swords, though, definitely wants to move forward in a more calm energy between the two of you and smooth things out. I love how there's the progression from the Six of Swords to from the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords, especially when the Six of Swords is in the upright and the Five is in the reverse, because it's saying, let's get rid of the past, let's get rid of the thoughts that have happened, let's get rid of the words that were spoken, and let's move into a calmer direction towards the both of us. So definitely, I don't see marriage based off of what is happening right now, but 100% cards can change all the time, especially when the Ten of Cups is already here. Even though it's in the reverse, it's here, right? And that is saying that there is this energy that has a possibility of moving towards this beautiful, happy marriage and together. But right now, that Five of Pentacles is going to be the heaviest. Because you guys need to work on being a little bit more friends, being a little bit more together, and making sure that the trust and the foundation of this connection is there. So yeah, I would say he's definitely not as confident as he was before, but the energy of still wanting to push through, the energy of still wanting to be together is definitely here for the cards. So I hope that answers your question. So Angel, you can for sure be on the list. Just follow the directions of the pinned comment, and then I will add you onto the list. At any point in time, if you did want to jump the list, there is the link for PayPal somewhere up above there. You can just do whatever you feel is worth your question, just as like a tip. It's not going to be a set amount for the question today. So whatever you feel is worth your question, I am more than happy with. All right. Miss Ace, are you still here? Awesome. All right. What is S, the Scorpio's next moves towards you? In separation, and you are a Capricorn. Let's check that out. They want to transform this connection. They want to bring in more of an energy of wish fulfillment because you are their wish fulfillment, but they definitely do not feel like they have the offer of love to be able to give right now. You have the Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Nine of Cups in the upright position, and Death. So Death just says that they do want to bring forward a transformation towards this connection, but they do feel like they might not have what you are looking for emotionally, or might not be what exactly you are up to your standards, is what I would like to say. So Angel, definitely if you go head over to the new channel, subscribe, and leave me a comment, you can be added towards the list. But Miss Ace, they're coming forward as their Scorpio self, which is fantastic. They're also coming forward instead of the Tower, which I think is a really good decision for them. So instead of coming in like a house on fire and shaking things up, they decide to come in as Death and give a transformation to this connection. So if you felt before like they weren't really bringing forward the amount of emotion or showing you that that you were their wish fulfillment before, they definitely are going to do that now. They are in an energy right now of trying to get over any type of anxiety when it comes to bringing forward an offer. But I would say next step, definitely bringing forward an offer once they feel that they are capable of bringing themselves up to your expectations and being able to give you the love and the respect and the emotional vulnerability that would be up to the par that you are looking for. With the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, they definitely regret what has happened, that it was happening in the past. They probably let anxiety get the better of them, and I definitely feel like they didn't show up as the Scorpio before. They definitely didn't show up as Death before, and I feel like that was why I was drawn to talk about the Tower, is because I feel like they were more a Tower than they were Death, more into the energy of like shaking things up than they were into transforming themselves. And with the Four of Swords in the reverse, they are definitely in the energy of moving, of thinking about things. How do they move forward? How do they change? How do they, bring this connection? The separation is definitely on their mind and is something that hasn't quite let them even sleep at this time. But they still feel like they're not quite exactly up to par emotionally with what you're looking for. Five of Wands. Definitely feel like there is this conflicting energy that is around them. I feel like right now it's a mental game. They want to come forward. Next move is definitely bringing forward a love offer. However, I do think it's going to take a little bit of time. Not a lot of time though. This is not like, a couple of months time. We're looking at sooner than that. But they need to get over any type of mental conflict that they have before they're able to do so. And Page of Pentacles, they're looking to bring in apologies, they're looking to bring in new beginnings, and they're looking to bring in stability to this connection as well. So I think that's a really fantastic combination there. The Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Even though the Ace of Cups is in the reverse, Miss Ace, the Ace of Cups is still there, right? They still want to bring forward this opportunity of love, even if it may be, just seen as half a cup. Even if it's just, I don't want to say bare minimum, because I feel like this person is really trying. I don't think it is the bare minimum, but it might look like the bare minimum, but it really is. They're like, 8 to 10 out of 10. They're trying. They're trying to move forward, and they're trying to not let anxiety get the best of them and not make the wrong decision. And it's really weighing on their mind on how do they come forward with this connection. But next moves is apology, bringing in stability, bringing in a better Scorpio. Definitely this is going to be a reamped version of a Scorpio. I also feel with this pentacle, it's them, right? Because you have the Scorpio energy with the Ace of Cups, water sign, but then you also have Capricorn and the Page of Pentacles. So when they come forward towards you, they're going to come forward in a way that you would accept. They're going to come forward in a way that is actually good towards you, rather than is something that is, they're doing it for their own feelings, or they're doing it because they like to, or they're doing it because, that is how they would like an apology, or they would like love to be come towards them. They're actually doing it in a way that is how you would accept and you would look forward for them. So that is what the Scorpio S, our next move towards you, Miss Ace. I hope that's what you're looking for, and I hope that's the message that's going to give you the best for this connection. But don't be too hard on this person. I definitely feel like they're going through a transformation, and it might look like the bare minimum, but it's really them trying. So Sarah, I have not seen you throughout this whole thing. So if you would like to be placed on the list, you can go ahead and click the new channel. You can go ahead and click the new channel, leave me a message, and I will add you to the list. But I only add those to the list that I see on the new channel, right? So if you're just commenting in here, I don't add you to the list. But if you are, following the instructions, because what this is for sure, Manvit, you just let me know when you're back and we'll do your reading. So what this is that we're doing today is basically me saying thank you for you going and checking out my brand new channel. I'm starting out this new channel to give daily readings. And so by you going and checking it out, and you going and, subscribing and leaving me a comment, and really just, helping me along the way, I'm returning that as a thank you of giving you the question. So that is what we're doing today. So this account doesn't really mean nothing for subscribing and liking. I absolutely appreciate you doing that. But the real reason we're doing the live today is to get word out about the brand new channel. So let me just update the list here. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me now? Okay. So you have the Justice, Two of Swords in the reverse, Manvit. You also have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Wands in the reverse, and the Star. This is energy that is to say that don't worry about the decision. Let go of any type of burdens, any type of expectations, any type of worries that you're having about this. Because the more indecision energy that you have, the more it's going to bring an energy of separation, right? So whether you decide to move it further into a relationship or not, it is going to bring in energy of separation the more you end up in this indecisive energy. Ten of Cups and the Star is saying you will get your wish. If you would love to just remain friends, you will remain friends. If you would love to move into a relationship, that is perfectly acceptable as well. Ten of Cups is saying you will get the outcome that you're looking for. It can come into a relationship or it can just come into unity. So decide which way you would like to pull this connection and it will move along with you. The Chariot, get your mind and your heart on the same page and pull the Chariot forward and the universe will follow. So your person would be in the energy of taking your lead, right? So as soon as you decide on which way this connection is going to go, you will receive that energy come back. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, they're definitely just focusing on themselves right now. They're just focusing on themselves. And I would say you two will work things out. You two will be able to move things forward. Definitely with the Ten of Cups being present and the Five of Cups being in the reverse on the bottom of the deck, you will work things out and be able to move forward. And if you would love to move things into a relationship, I would go ahead with that. I would move slower though, because this is a slow energy that you have on the cards. But I would say you can definitely go ahead into that direction and it will not ruin the friendship. You also have a Wheel of Fortune, which means, relax on the divine timing. This can also mean that the universe is progressing things in that way. The more you kind of give it the nudge in that direction, you'll be able to progress it there more, but don't force it, right? The more you kind of force a transition of an 8-year connection into a relationship, the more you're going to stumble that, right? So just be decisive. You wanted to move into a relationship. Perfect. Now you've set that intention, the universe will start following your lead with that as well, but don't force things into a relationship. Don't start all of a sudden acting like you're in a relationship. Just move things along as you would normally, and it will start to follow you as well. So I do not think at all it will ruin your friendship. I think things are going to progress in the way that you would like it to. And let go of any type of the worries or indecision, but don't expect it to come from your person to move things in that way. They're more so focused on their own selves, their own kind of stability right now, nurturing their own garden rather than putting in things into energies outside of themselves. So you and M will work things out and you can progress things into a relationship, and it will not ruin your friendship. It will transform it. So I do hope that answers your question. But just get your mind and your heart on the same wavelength, and the universe will follow that direction. Thank you so much, Savvy. So Christina, if you have gone ahead and followed my new channel and left me a message there, I can add you to the list. No worries, Manfred. Best of luck there. I do wish you the absolute best of luck. Especially when transforming such a long-term connection. You want to make sure it goes the right way. Alright, let me just update the list. Alright, so you would like to know RZ's current feelings towards you. Let's check and see RZ's current feelings towards you. It is the right page. It is. It's the link above. The only thing that's changed is the word tarot after Temperance and Sage. But it is for morning messages. So starting the 18th, the Sunday, I'll be putting out videos every single morning at 9 a.m. This will be like the morning message, give you the idea of what is going to happen the next day. So you have a little bit of guidance and the ability to watch it anytime the day before, even the day of, if you would like to go that way, just so that you do get, all the messages that you need. And sometimes I don't really have the time to do all 12 zodiac signs, and I don't want to leave people out. So I feel like doing this morning message does have the ability to, get everybody together, and also has the ability to get those that might be left out with the zodiac sign readings. So I do hope that everybody enjoys the channel. And let me know as well if you like certain cards and you don't like other cards, or the readings are too short or they're too long. Give me that feedback. I would absolutely love that, because I want to make sure that I'm giving you the reading that you like, right? I'm delivering your message. This is not my message, it's your message. So I need you to get your message in the best way possible. So if you are not liking some point of the reading, please let me know, because I want to make sure that, if you don't like certain cards, we will get other ones. We will use other ones, because it's your message. So if you would like, to leave me some feedback, I would more than just adore that, because then I know that you are getting your message in the best way possible. It's your morning message. I'm just the messenger. So do let me know. Give me some feedback. So Lauren, if you want to just follow the pinned comment there, and then let me know when you get back. All right. So RZ's feelings. Let's check that out. So kind of up in the air right now. They do want to offer you something. It can be, long-term stability. It can be, a little bit of money, depending on what you are in a connection with this person as. But you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot in the reverse, and the Seven of Cups. This is a lot of like, how do I move forward? I don't exactly know. There's so many different avenues with this connection that I can move forward in. I know when I want to offer you stability in some sort of manner, but I don't know which way to do that. I don't know where this connection is going to go. I don't know, is basically what this person is saying. And their mind is not on the same page as their heart. They do want the stability to come over this connection. They do want long-term energy to come over this connection there as well. But they feel like their heart is telling their head, go forward with this. And their head is telling their heart, what if it's not the right thing? What if it's an illusion? What if this avenue is not actually, what it's made to seem? What if this connection is being a little bit too good to be true? That is the energy that this person is feeling. With the Ace of Swords in the reverse, definitely a lot of like self-talk. And I feel like with this Seven of Cups energy here, definitely a lot of self-talk is going on. Of just kind of being like revolving in their head of how do they go about this? What is the right way? Is it even possible? Just too much overthinking, You also have the Ten of Cups in the reverse, which is like they feel like this could be happiness. They feel like this could be a direction, but they also feel like it could go the opposite way and just have been presented like it's something that they're looking for, but might not be able to completely offer what they want. They feel like they might perhaps lose out on an opportunity, not with somebody else, but like lose out with the opportunity they envisioned with you. But when it comes to that Ace of Pentacles, like that's my favorite offer. If I'm getting an offer from the deck, I want the Ace of Pentacles. I'll take that over the Cups, over the Sword, anything. Ace of Pentacles is stability. Then stability is everything. You can bring everything else, but if you don't have stability, all that else is going to fall apart. So this person is really looking for stability from you. And I don't know in which way that you are have been in this connection with this person before, but trust, honesty, and stability is really what they're looking for here. We also have the Six of Cups, which says that they're really tied to any type of memories that the two of you have created. They feel like there's this past life energy connection, and that might be why they feel like perhaps it's a little bit too good to be true with you, is because there is this kind of like past or strong energy connection between the two of you. So he definitely wants to offer stability, but he's definitely overthinking the two of you, of what could be, what couldn't be, of what is the possibilities that are actually reality in this connection. I do love this combination though, 4 of Wands and 6 of Cups. That's double twin flames energy. Absolutely love it, which is probably why there's this back and forth energy that's going on here on how they're feeling. But again, stability. Stability is what they're looking for and what they want to offer. So they feel like perhaps there's a little bit of work that needs to be brought into this connection to know that it's true, the feelings are true and everything. But they definitely want to offer you some stability here. And I would have a conversation with this person. I would have a conversation with them and, let them know that what you're saying to them, what you're offering them is true. How you feel about them is true. And it's not something that is, too good to be true. Yeah. So that is how they're feeling about you. So Mary, you can be added to the list for sure. If you go ahead and leave me a comment on my new channel, and also subscribe to there as well, we can add you to the list. So Taylor, are you still here? Also, again, guys, at any point in time you do want to jump the list, do let me know. And the PayPal link, I will repost it because there's been some comments now. But if any point in time you do just want to jump the list, just do whatever you feel like is worth your question. All right, what are Terrell's next moves towards you? In a bit of a tiff, and he's not responded. Scorpio and Taurus. So he does want to mend the situation. You have the 5 of Wands that's come out in the reverse. It almost jumped out as soon as I picked up the deck. You also have the Page of Pentacles in the upright position, but then you have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. And this is important because he is a Taurus, and these are earth sign energies. So bottom of the deck is also Temperance, peace and balance. He'd like to bring over this connection. But with that energy of the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like he wants to mend things. He feels like things are mendable. He feels like he wants to resolve the conflict that's between the two of you and bring more peace and balance over the situation, but not quite wanting to be the bigger person. Definitely not wanting to be the bigger person. The Empress in the reverse is the energy here of perhaps, I don't know what you got in a tiff about, but it's a little bit of a jealous lover. It can be a little bit of a controlling lover. It can be an energy where whatever you have, what is the word? Whatever the image that he has of you and whatever sparked the fight can remind him of motherly figure in how perhaps even his mother would have responded to him in a negative manner. It can not absorb, what is the word? Release any of that type of negativity that he has had within inside of himself, of things that have happened in that sort of way. With the High Priestess in the reverse, so definitely you've got reason for coming up as the Empress in the reverse 100%. But with the High Priestess in the reverse here, he's not listening to his intuition. So his intuition might tell him, come forward as the Knight of Pentacles, bring in an offer of apology, bring in an offer of stability, mend the situation because that is what you're feeling inside. Temperance, you want to bring peace. Five of Swords in the or Five of Wands in the reverse, you want to bring in an energy of calm, of lessening conflict. But he views you right now as basically a jealous lover, as somebody who has been in this energy of, wanting to put control. He sees you, though, as equally as a divine feminine, as somebody who is standing up in that energy of that, beautiful female in his life, beautiful feminine energy. But, when you're not listening to your intuition, you've kind of got, smacked on the wrist and said, what are you doing with our connection? That automatically throws him into putting you in the jealous lover category. So even though his intuition is telling him, make up this situation, put things back to normal, put things right, he's not wanting to be the bigger person right now because he's kind of made you the villain in his mind. You also have the 10 of Cups in the reverse and the 9 of Wands. Wants to be opening up, wants to be, less guarded in the situation or less by himself. But he feels like maybe he's missed out on the opportunity now. So is he going to continue to ghost? I would say no, because you do have the Page of Pentacles in the upright position, which means he will come forward. But it's important to remember that the Page is walking. It's already a slow energy. It's already an energy of, not being the fastest type of person. Tamara, I did see your comment, yes. But I do see definitely him coming forward, but it is going to be slower rather than it is going to be a fast pace. Yeah. Just know in the back of his mind, he wants to resolve this. He wants to bring peace to this. But because of how things were, because of the situation and how, he's in the wrong but wants to put you in the wrong, it is going to come across as you are the jealous lover. So definitely be prepared for that. He doesn't want to open up, but also feels like, maybe I'll just slowly come back to this because perhaps the opportunity is lost just completely. Last card is the World, which there is this distance between the two of you, but you definitely need to be able to start brand new. You can't go back into this connection and have, that lingering energy. When he does come back with an apology or with wanting to bring stability to this, you have to look at it as brand new. That's the only way things are going to be beneficial or prosperous in this connection. But I would say he wants to bring things smooth, he wants to bring things calm, but he's not really looking to be the bigger person right now. Sees you kind of as the villain, and is going to be in a walking pace back towards you. He's not really rushing. So I hope that answers your question. No worries. I do wish you the best of luck. Whoops. So Ali, are you still here? I don't know if you still wanted another reading, even though you did pay for one, but I wanted to keep you on the list, just in case you did want one. Awesome, for sure. What is your question? Is there a promotion in store for you? Let's check that out. Is there a promotion in store for you? So you have the Ten of Cups in the reverse, the Page of Wands in the reverse, and the World. I would definitely say not at this time. This is kind of the energy of there's opportunities out there, but you have to go searching for them. They're not going to be where you are. Ten of Cups is like a little bit of a lost opportunity. Where you are is kind of where you are. The Page of Wands is saying that there is no kind of new opportunities in the land in which you're searching. And the World in reverse is saying you have to look outside of where you are. You have to distance yourself in order to find that extra that you're looking for. You also have 2 threes within in the reverse. So 3 of Cups in the reverse and the 3 of Wands in the reverse. 3 of Wands specifically is not the nicest energy when it comes to this kind of question, because it signifies that you're waiting for something that may be long far out, or may not be coming quite at all. The 3 of Cups in the reverse is a lack of celebration. It's also a lack of kind of like if you had somebody around you, or if you had this energy of a little bit of competition when it comes to the workplace. It does look like the other person would come out on head. They would come out on top. And the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse is more so saying that perhaps you would get a little bit of coins, but it's not going to be a promotion. It would more like be a little like a holiday bonus or something like that. Or, you know, a little appreciative gift card or something, but it doesn't look like necessarily where you are at in the position that you're at, that it does look like a promotion is going to be coming. You do have an Ace of Cups and a 2 of Cups come out, so if you are in search of another permission, if you're in search of another position, something that you find is more in tune with you, you will 100% be pleased with it. 100%. But with the 2 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, that is a decision that you have to make if you would like to move forward in that direction of going forward with a passion of yours. So if you started a little something on the side, or if you have something that you're really in tune with, that you feel like you could pick up and move forward with that is where you're going to get the promotion from. 1 year out. Yeah. I would say you'd have to check back in, because going that far, it's a little far for a reading. Things can always change. But right this time, it doesn't look like where you're at has the ability to expand in that direction. Yeah. But if there is 100%, if there is something that you wanted to do on the side that you have a lot of passion with, you could definitely make a lot of money with that, is what I'm seeing. All right. So Juliana, are you still here? What is next in love for you? You're tired of having options that do not suit you. Let's check that out. So you have the Hermit in the reverse, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles in the reverse here as well. You also have the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. It does look like a King of Wands is going to be coming your way when it comes to some type of passionate love. They're going to start off with a little bit of stability. They're not going to be somebody that is like, you know, I'm looking to settle down. No, they're like a fire sign, somebody who maybe had a little bit of, you know, passion going, a little bit of adventure, you know, underneath them. But now they're open to the idea of settling down. They're open into the idea of being a little bit more stable when it comes to love and a little bit more long term rather than, you know, probably doing the short term that they were before. You're definitely in the energy though to accept and receive with the Queen of Cups there. Definitely 100% you're open, you're energetically there. You've done the work that you need to do, so you are in a nice position to receive love. I do see them coming in a little bit more slowly though, especially because they are coming forward with the Pentacles and they're a King of Wands. They're going to be coming forward a little bit more slowly than perhaps you would like them to, but they're definitely coming forward. I don't necessarily think that you do know this person though, especially with this Hermit in the reverse. They might have been out of line of vision or something like that, and then now they're coming forward. So it's somebody who I feel like they've had a little bit of a party life before and this year kind of changed them. And now they're looking to be a little bit more, you know, in the relaxed, a little bit more, you know, to themselves rather than be out and about like they used to be. They're definitely going to bring you a lot of passion though with the Knight of Wands underneath. Definitely a lot of passion. They still have that King of Wands energy to them, but they're starting to turn the direction into wanting more stability. So can be a fire earth sign, perhaps a Virgo energy that is coming towards you here, but definitely somebody who has a lot of passion, who is, you know, not used to settling down, is definitely coming towards you. So I don't see any type of past energy here. Definitely nobody from the past. It is brand new energy coming forward. Yeah, but heavy fire sign and heavy earth sign. But I think they're going to come in slow and then boom, they're just going to be in your life. But definitely, I definitely feel like there's going to be a wait here. It's not tomorrow, it's not next week. It's definitely a little bit further than that. No worries. I wish you the best of luck. So, Simran, are you here? You need to sage. Cleansing is always good. Ophelia, are you here? Awesome, Elements. What is your question? Oh, Ophelia's here. We'll do Ophelia and then we'll do Elements. Taurus, Capricorn, how does he feel about you? Let's check that out. He's undecided. He feels like there's a lot of waiting energy that's going around. He feels like perhaps you're being a little bit out of your normal Taurus energy and being more in the Queen of Swords energy. Maybe a little bit too, I don't feel like cold, but I feel like a little bit too sharp. You have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. You also have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. He's feeling like there's a waiting energy when it comes to the passion. There's also a waiting energy for this kind of like, what do I do to mend this situation so that there's not this kind of, I don't want to use the word cold because I don't feel like you're being cold. I just feel like it's like you need to be a little bit more in tune with your heart a little bit in this connection, or perhaps emotions. But he wants to bring in this new kind of energy towards you, this new kind of like spice things up a little bit, but he's undecided on how. He's undecided on where to go. Feels like there's a lot of waiting energy that's going around here, and is unsure on like, you know, how do I bring in more connectivity to this connection. With the Chariot being underneath the Ace of Wands in the reverse, he definitely sees a direction of moving forward with this connection, but he does feel like it's getting a little stagnant. So I'm not quite sure if you guys need to spice things up a little bit more. But the only Pentacles energy, which is that energy of earth signs that you guys are waiting, kind of stagnancy, and also like wanting new opportunities, wanting new beginnings. So I would feel that he feels like there needs to be more connectivity between the two of you, but he's not quite sure on how to bring it in. He knows once there is this connectivity between the two of you, things are going to move forward. Things are going to feel very successful and feel very confident. And you guys are going to be on the same page. But he feels like you're being, perhaps it is cold. Underneath this successful card of the Chariot is a Queen of Cups. He wants you to be a little bit more emotionally in tuned. Perhaps, you know, he's got some emotional areas that he wants you to acknowledge. But he wants you to definitely, like I even sensed it before the card came out. He wants you to be more of the Queen of Cups type of energy rather than the Queen of Swords type of energy. He feels like there's a little bit of coldness coming from you. So I would definitely say work on the friendship. You are cold. Yeah, work on the friendship that the two of you guys have right now. Bring back a spark. Bring back a connectivity between the two of you. Have this energy of new beginnings. Bring back in those like when you first type of met, got together type of energy towards you two. Because he's definitely feeling like things are starting to get stagnant, even though he wants things to progress. He wants things to move forward. But he feels like he's just, you know, being the beggar to the Queen of Swords. Like he feels like he's just the little page to the Queen of Swords, and wishes that there was this Queen of Cups energy around you instead of the Queen of Swords energy. So work on the friendship that the two of you guys have. Sometimes just repairing that friendship can definitely repair the relationship. But he definitely wants a change of energy towards you because he's starting to feel things are losing the passion and being a little stagnant. And he's not sure of where to go because he wants it to move forward, but he's not exactly sure what he should be doing to change this. Hello, the wonderful land. But I do wish you the best of luck, Ophelia. Alright, Elements, if you'd like to go ahead and post your question. Ouch. All right. How does Leo feel about you? Love, interest. You are a Cancer. So you have the Tower, the Three of Wands in the reverse, and the Two of Swords in the reverse. It's kind of waiting for you. Show sign a little bit undecided here in the energy as well. We do have the Chariot though, and so he wants to be able to move forward, wants to be able to, I just misread. I don't know if it's a he, if it's a she, whatever their pronouns may be. But they do know as soon as they get a sign, boom, Tower. You confess, you're not in a relationship, he knows your feelings already. Confess in 2019. '19 is a long time. 2019 is a long time ago. Did you bring it back up again? Because you have the Hierophant, you have the Three of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Cups, you have the Chariot. Wanting things to move forward, wanting a long-term connection, wanting a stable energy between the two of you, seeing you as somebody who is, caring and giving and able to offer. I think they're undecided on whether they want to make the move or not. I think that they do see that there can be this long-term connection with you. I think that they're kind of in a waiting energy though, because the Three of Wands is like, that's like the person waiting out the window, Like, where is it? I need a sign, I need something, I need to know. I thought it was coming towards me and now I'm just, staring out the window. And then the Two of Swords is when it's in the reverse, it's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't even know what my options are, But then we have the Tower, which is like, I'm going to shake things up. And so that's why I feel it's like, if you feel there's a long-term connection, you feel things are going to be successful. And like, there's this energy of this, not only are you a Cancer and you're showing up as a Queen of Cups, which is a really nice energy to, first of all, to be seen as, because it's a very caring and giving energy. But it's like, I kind of need a sign because I'm waiting and I thought it was there, but I don't know if it is there. So I would say, bring it back up again because it looks like he definitely sees you. And I just split the deck and got the Ace of Cups. Bring it back up again. Oh, you just got a relationship. Well, no wonder he's sitting at the window waiting. Well, he's waiting for things to fall apart then for the Tower. Not to wish ill. I wish you the best of luck in your relationship. But kind of waiting for things to fall apart just to go in, because he thought like there was the option there. Like he thought like there was, maybe something there that could go on of what to do. He could see things in the long term. But he's kind of waiting for the Tower now. And that might be the case, somebody feels like I can diddle-daddle, I can do whatever I need to do in my own life because, my Cancer will be right there, Cancer's just put on hold for a second. And then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, wait, somebody else took the Cancer that was on hold. I should have done something. And now they're just waiting there in the window, waiting for things to fall apart because they're like, whoa, I didn't know that this was a possibility, that, Cancer wouldn't just be there waiting for me. And so I feel like that's this energy. It definitely, I feel like took by surprise. It wasn't just going to be waiting there for the opportunity. So if you would like to, but that is completely up to you. You are in a connection now. So I would say as long as they are not in a connection, they're kind of sitting there waiting for things to go into shambles. So they can move in. Whatever you feel is perfectly fine with me. I'm not putting a number on it today. Just whatever you feel like. Yes, I will repost the PayPal link. Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much. In the meantime, Savvy, are you still here? Christina, are you still here? Oh, Savvy is still here. Talking to Josie, who is a Virgo sun, and you're a Virgo rising, but confused. Oh, that was quick. Okay, let's just do elements here quickly, and then we will go back to the rest. Or not quickly, but you know what I mean. Alright, elements, what is your question? Okay. Alright, so Savvy. Okay, we'll do Savvy since you've posted the question. You just got a general about your love life to see what's going on. So we did have a card here that flew off the table, which is the Page of Cups in the reverse. We also have the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. There is definitely an offer that wants to come. There's definitely offer that wants to be expressed and love that wants to be communicated. However, there is this energy that is around you, whether it be your own negativity, whether it be, negativity that is surrounded by this person that would like to offer you love, that needs to be released. There's a lot of work when it comes to putting in love in relationships that is also surrounding you. But even we do have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This energy that wants to come towards you definitely held off. Knight of Pentacles and Page of Cups, both in the reverse. That's love, that's stability. Actually, my favorite knight as well, the Knight of Pentacles, is in the reverse. So there's a lot of probably work that you have to do around the negativity when it comes to love or when it comes to relationships, even expressing before these offers want to come forward, because it's like, it can be multiple. It can just be one person who is, a little experienced when delivering their emotions, but has a lot of stability when it comes to relationships, who wants to come forward. It can definitely be Earth sign energy, because we do have those two Earth cards, especially with the Knight of Pentacles being offering. But with also this Page of Swords, that's double now communication that wants to come forward. And the Page of Swords is like, when it in the reverse, is like, I'm trying to peek through blinders. I don't know, I can't see, I am not getting any type of direction. I'm just, shooting in a barrel. I don't know what is coming forward or how to come forward when it comes to love, because I'm just kind of shut out by this negativity. So I feel like as soon as you get this energy away from you of not knowing, not feeling, not really sure the direction that you want to go in love, or how to, even just express love, you're definitely going to get more offers coming towards you, and very, very strong ones as well. You're scared of getting hurt. Even as you say that, I do pull the Six of Cups in the reverse over top of the Eight of Swords. You will let go of this negative energy as soon as you let go of the memories of the past. Do not hold past connections. Do not hold future people against past connections. They are brand new people. They are brand new. Even the person who, who is your Virgo, right? Do not hold past things against them. Every day, everybody is changing. They are becoming a brand new person. You learn something new every day, small or large. And so you can't hold old things against these people, because how are you supposed to move yourself forward? If you're going to be scared of getting hurt, you're going to hurt yourself, because you're not expanding yourself to the opportunities of love. So whether you get hurt from somebody else or you get hurt from, holding yourself back, you're going to get hurt either way. I'd rather get hurt in love, because at least I didn't miss out the opportunities for myself. You have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, which says that there's spark, there's passion that wants to come forward, but again, it's being held off. Your middle row has all offers. 2 pages, a knight, and an ace. Strong offers of every single suit. Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and of Swords. You have every single suit. Somebody wants to come forward in love, stability, of communication, of mental compatibility, and also passion. It's going to take work for sure, but the more you hold yourself back, the more you're holding back these offers from coming towards you. Your bottom of your deck is the 5 of Swords in the reverse, the Magician, and the 9 of Wands in the reverse. Open yourself up. You need to stop being guarded. See the possibilities that can come forward, and forgive even yourself for past situations. Don't hold the past against your future, or you will remain stuck in the past. So I would say that it looks like a lot wants to come towards you. A lot wants to come towards you, and 100% it's going to be work. But you have to want to put the work in and not hold yourself back. So until you expand yourself and not keep yourself trapped, until you do that, those offers will be pulled back. No worries. I wish you the best of luck. Sometimes yourself is your biggest enemy, We hold ourselves back of not wanting to be hurt, and as a result, hurt ourselves even more. No worries. I wish you the best of luck. Okay, Element, you can go ahead and post your question. So will he show up by surprise? You have the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, but in the reverse. You also have the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the the Knight of Cups, but in the reverse, and also the Sun in the reverse. He will not show up, but he will show up in your life tomorrow in a different way. It's the Ace of Pentacles, but in the reverse, which means he's going to be there, but not actually there. He's going to either send you a message, say something, put something out there, perhaps even a little gift, but not necessarily show up in the way that you would like him to. The 9 of Wands is the first card with the 10 of Swords. Being in the upright position is a little hurt, so don't be completely hurt if he does not show up. That is an energy of being very guarded and kind of keeping themselves away. So don't be completely hurt if they don't show up, but they will show up in a different way. With that Ace of Pentacles, it is a gift, it is an offering. It's not, the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, so it's not exactly what you were looking for. It's not the nicest, shiniest offer, which would have been actually coming, but it is still an offer. It is still them showing that they acknowledge, that they wanted to give. The 3 of Cups is my card of reconciliation. It's also my card of celebration. And so there is going to be an acknowledgement of that. Also with the Nine of Cups, that is wish fulfillment. You're getting something from this person. You're getting something that you would like from them. But with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, that is still that held back of not bringing exactly what you wanted. You're still getting something that you wanted, but not exactly. So this is why I say perhaps they'll reach out, they'll say something, but they might not show up. And with the Sun, it's saying yes, but not quite. So yes, again, will definitely be there in some sort of way, but not actually be at the party. So this can be a text message, a little gift, maybe come the next day, or maybe come after the party or something like that, show up a little late or something. But I don't necessarily think that this Leo will be there. And I don't want you to get hurt because of it, because that Ten of Swords is up there very prominently as the only card that is dark out of this whole thing. So I don't want you to be hurt, because you are going to get wish fulfillment in some sort of other way, but not in the way that you're looking for it. And even the Sun is the card of Leo. So they are present. They're even present within this reading. They are here, but it's not going to be there. So I do hope that answers your question, but I definitely don't want you to be hurt tomorrow, because they do want to show up in some sort of way, but not exactly there. No worries. I do wish you the best of luck, and happy birthday as well. So Karen, it is paid readings only now. The free list has closed. And Sarah, I did mention before about the posting on a new channel, but I never heard back from you. So unfortunately, the free list is already closed. So it is paid only. The PayPal link is in the comments up above if that is something that you're interested in. But unfortunately, I've done a lot and my back is kind of hurting from this chair, so I will have to shut it down at these readings. But personal readings are always welcome, and you can definitely go check out the new channel. I will be posting there every single day starting Sunday, this 18th, and you will get a morning message every single day. So if that's something you're interested in, then I would love it if you could check that out. Christiana, are you still here? And Tamara, are you still here? Okay, so Christiana, what is your question? And unfortunately, if Tamara is not here, I can't actually do her question just because I don't have these posted later on. So there would be no really way for her to see it once I end the live. I only keep it up for like 5 minutes or so, just so people know that it was here and they missed, it was here, it did happen, it just not, not just the notification and it's gone, but I don't actually keep these readings up afterwards. Okay, thank you so much. Oh, here's Tamara. Christiana, you are first though, so if you'd like to post your question, we can do your reading first. Will everything turn out okay with your apartment? You're paying for everything while you're in school. Let's check that out. So yes, you have the Page of Cups, Page of Wands, and Four of Pentacles. It does look like everything will be okay. Do watch though with the money that you spend. Don't try to go a little bit, extra all the time. Be a little bit more resourceful and also be a little bit more reserved when it comes to your spending. Don't just go frivolously. But with the Page of Wands, it is a brand new beginning for you that is going to be very exciting. It's going to lead to a lot of things in your life. It's going to be really nice for possibilities. With the Page of Cups, it is really going to bring you into more energy of being, more expressive of yourself. It's going to be in this energy of being able to, be more in tune with the direction that you would like to take things. So definitely, I think everything is going to turn out okay. Even you have the Tower in the reverse. Yes, Lauren, it is only donation readings at this time, just because I've been on here a little bit too long. But you even have the Tower in the reverse, which means that you're avoiding any type of troubles. You're avoiding any type of travesties. You're not going to have some out of the blue, surprises that are going to knock you down. It's going to be a really nice movement forward for you. You have the Nine of Cups in the reverse, which means, expectations. It might not hit all of them. Definitely may not. But it is going to move forward in a way that is going to be good for you. Donation is just any amount that you feel is worth your question. There's no set point for it for today. But you also have the Four of Wands, which is signifying a very nice, stable energy around you, really nicely for being able to, build beautiful homing energy there as well. So I definitely think you're going to have stability that surrounds you for this. So I wouldn't worry too much. Things are going to be in a nice direction for this. It's going to allow you to expand and learn and do things that are more in your own nature. Just watch when it comes to spending, or watch when it comes to like doing it too much on both sides of the spectrum. Watch when you're overspending, and watch when you are keeping yourself, you're not giving yourself a couple of pennies to spend. Don't overdo it and don't underdo it where the point of you're hoarding everything. Find a happy medium and you will be perfectly fine. Yeah. I do think, I especially love though for this question having that Tower in the reverse, because it is the energy of avoiding any type of disasters or avoiding any type of situations where you've built yourself up only to be knocked down. So it's going to be okay. All right. So I wish you the best of luck as well. Tamara, you would like to know, how does your Capricorn feel about you? You have the King of Swords. You also have the King of Cups. And the Knight of Swords in the reverse. They feel a lot for you. And they also feel like there is this energy where they have to kind of be a little closed off. Like they have to not really present their emotions. They don't want to rush things. They want to make sure that things are going to go smoothly. But they do feel a lot and they're hiding it. Yeah, you can donate for 3 questions. That's fine. You also have the Wheel of Fortune, which they're kind of waiting for things to fall in place. They also feel like now is the right time for this connection, and it's very like a universally guided connection, or it's lucky for them to come into your life. They also have the Nine of Pentacles, which means that they see you as somebody who is very beautiful, who is very prosperous, who's able to stand on their own. To me, this is like the picture I actually love this card more than I love the Queens, because this card to me is like that movie scene of like the girl walking through the valley, you know, and all this type of like flowers around her, and she's like touching the flowers as she moves through, or like touching the long grass type of thing. Like it's somebody that you just admire. Like you can already tell by the scene it's somebody who everybody finds beautiful, you know? Like that is how they see you. But they're being a little bit stoic when it comes to their energy and their expression about you, because they don't want to rush things. They really are just waiting for the signs and the ways of the universe to move things forward, rather than to have them force anything to move forward, or to, you know, push things in the wrong direction. But they definitely see you as somebody who is very, very beautiful and is, you know, surrounded by stability, and somebody that they would like to come forward to in multiple ways in life, but they definitely do not want to rush anything. So I hope that answers your question. But they're coming forward as the King of Swords, also as the King of Cups. So that's a really nice energy, even though they're like, you know, they're mentally in tune with you as well as emotionally in tune with you. I really do like that for this type of question, because their head and their heart are on the same page. They're just kind of watching for the guidance to go along with it. So Sarah, it is only paid readings at this time. Been on for quite a while, probably a couple hours now, doing the free ones. So unfortunately it will be paid ones. But if you would like to check out the brand new channel, you can do so. The link is up above. We'll be doing daily collective messages there every single day at 9 a.m. CST. So I would love for you to be able to get your message there as well, if that is something that would be, you know, of your interest. All right. Did you send the questions here as well? Let's see. So I don't see any questions. So if you wanted to go ahead and drop your questions down below, Lauren, you can go ahead and do that. But I think this is where I will have to cut it off for today. So thank you everybody as well for coming to the live and checking out the new channel. I really do appreciate that. I was a little bit unsure about starting the new channel, but then I thought I would love to be able to do the daily reads, and sometimes I can't get to all of the zodiac, so I think this is the kind of best case scenario to be able to move forward with. All right, first one is your ex Trey officially cutting cords with you. You don't really mess with him well. So is he cutting cords? He's undecided. Two of Swords in the reverse, Page of Cups, Ten of Wands. He wants to let things go, but with this Three of Wands too, he's kind of waiting to see what's going to go on, waiting to see if there's still the opportunity, if the door's still open. I feel like this is kind of like, you know, he's got the cup there waiting if there is the opportunity, but is undecided if he wants to completely let it go or not. Ten of Wands in the reverse is wanting to really let go of any type of burdens or baggage that would come with pursuing this connection, but is also kind of open to see what could come about with it. So I don't necessarily think that he's completely set his mind on being done cutting cords completely. I think he's kind of like waiting in limbo as, you know, if there is the opportunity or not to come forward. But Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck, I definitely would say not probably the best of intentions. So if you are completely fine with letting it go, I would let it go. You would think as soon as people, you know, write the contract, tie the knot, put the ring on, they would be done. But not always the case. Sometimes the eye does wander. Yeah, I would say limbo. Limbo. Waiting to see if the door is still open. All right. Are you and Danny done? You also have the Page of Cups in the reverse. You have again the Five of Swords, and now the Eight of Wands. I just want to say I don't always get like emotions come through when I do readings, but I kind of feel like a sour, kind of sick taste in my mouth, and that's not usually good. So I would watch the things, especially now that you said that you didn't like some of the things that he said. He's not apologetic for it. And you know what? Another page, and it's not even in the upright position. So, whatever he said that was sour is not apologetic for it. He will not take it back. There's definitely a lot to communicate here. Wants to come forward, but not really going to come forward. I do think that this is the energy. Even I looked now at the bottom of the deck. You have the Three of Swords. Get this. You have the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. And underneath that is the Five of Cups. I would leave this be. Leave it dead. Leave it done. Don't touch this. Especially with, like, I'm telling you right now, I don't always get that. I usually block out, so it doesn't really affect me. It just goes to the cards. But I'm telling you, like, I felt little, like a sick, sour taste. Like, I don't, whatever was said, not apologetic, wouldn't change it. It's just going to leave you an energy of looking towards a past, looking towards what if, what could have had, not really looking to give forward the love or the energy that you're looking for. So I would definitely say it's probably time to move on from this one. Yeah, even Hanged Man and the Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, it's better to move on from this one. Especially, I don't like that, those odds. 5, 7, 3 with the swords. Not a nice energy when somebody you want to be connected with. Heartache and just not really looking to give more than you've already got is really what is looking here. So I would advise you to move on from this one. I wouldn't reconnect. Let's see if he will reconnect. Yes, but do not get in your head about it or do not come off cold. You want to be accepting to this connection and make sure you heal yourself beforehand. That Three of Swords is still on the bottom of the deck. So make sure you heal yourself from any type of connection before this comes about. But you have the Eight of Wands again, which means your energy is lingering through these people. So watch what you really hold on to. Perhaps do a little bit of cleansing, do a little bit of healing, journaling, meditating, whatever you can do to kind of detach your energy from those past connections, because I shuffle the deck, I split the deck, I move the cards around, none of them stay together, and they continue, they continue to go through to the next reading. So definitely watch what you're bringing into the energy of the next person. They did definitely see you as somebody who's very beautiful. I don't know if you were listening when I told about the Nine of Pentacles card before, but kind of like that movie scene of the girl moving through the valley, touching all the flowers, like you could just feel the beauty, and that's how they did see you, with that Nine of Pentacles energy. We also have the Page of Wands. They would look to bring forward passion with this connection, flirtation, but again, it has been 7 months and they are walking. They are a page here. But at least they're the page in the upright position this time. So at least they're headed in the correct direction is what I would like to say. Queen of Swords in the reverse though, watch any type of energy that you have that can come off a little bit cold or a little bit insensitive when it comes to love, especially if you're holding yourself back. Definitely watch out how that energy is moving forward into the connection. But we do have the Seven of Swords here as well, which I feel like this time, because it is over the Queen of Swords, I feel like it is definitely this energy of like, you know what, don't hold yourself back. When it comes to love, don't hold yourself back, speaking to this person or by thoughts. I don't necessarily feel this as bad as the Seven of Swords that came out before, but I definitely feel like it's like that energy lingering through. Like, don't let things that were said in the past influence now this new connection. We also have the Page of Swords, which now this person has 2 pages, so you got all the pages, you don't need any more, this is it. You've got all of them. But Page of Swords is saying they're definitely looking to see, they're kind of watching from afar, seeing how this can, open up into their life, how they can come forward within this connection, and, what can they do. So they are a very slow moving pace here. I think things will progress a little bit more, but they definitely see you as somebody who's very beautiful, caring, and very passionate as well. With the Libra card of the Fool in the reverse, little hesitant to take a new beginning, and definitely why they can be in that Page of Swords type of energy of I'll watch before I act. But I definitely think that this is somebody that you can pursue and somebody who you can accept an offer with. They may be a little bit stubborn, a little bit hesitant to offer that at first because they're not quite sure on how to move forward with a connection because they are watching rather than acting. But even here now we have the Knight of Cups. So they're a little bit stubborn, not quite sure on how to come forward in love, watching rather than acting, and then boom, they come forward and you finally get a knight, none more of these pages. So watch any type of energy that you do linger in from the past connections, but I definitely think that this could be a beautiful connection that is coming towards you from this person, and things can definitely move in a better direction. They are definitely watching rather than acting at this time, but I think things can move forward into a way better connection than you've been dealing with in the past. But watch that energy, definitely watch that energy that has been lingering in, because it did come through to all 3 readings. So definitely watch that. But I wish you the best of luck. No more pages. Change things around. Go after the knights, not after the pages. Pages are walking. They can't even pick you up in the car. They'll be riding the skateboard to come pick you up. Yes, knights and kings only. So that is where we will end things for tonight. I do apologize to anybody that didn't get a reading. I do have readings available though. The link is in the description box, temperanceandsage.com. You will get your reading within 24 hours or less. So if you did want a reading now, you can head over there and get it, and you'll get it there within the next day. So no long wait time here. I hate that. Why wait 7 days for a reading? Your energy has already changed. Your question has probably already changed. So why wait too long for that? So if you did want to check that out, the link is all there. The link is up above as well for my brand new channel. So if that is something that you wanted to check out, then I definitely advise you to do that as well. There'll be morning message reads, and who doesn't love a read every morning to know what is going on, what they should watch out for, and what would be beneficial for them to know is coming towards them. So I hope to see you guys on the new channel, and if not, no worries, you'll get the messages in the way that is beneficial for you. But today, this is where I will end things. So thank you guys so much for coming, and I will see you next time. Thank you.